we studied various level of abstraction in your previous lecture. We started at the behavioral domain, and we also studied the structural domain. We also studied the design at the gate level domain, and then we studied at how we can design our system using transistor level and also at the physical level. Now, from now onwards, we will now study the Verilog HDL as the hardware description language. Okay, so we'll start with Verilog HDL. Verilog HDL. Verilog HDL. Okay, so a digital design, any digital design can be entered in two languages. There are two languages for digital design. One is Verilog HDL and another is VHDL. These are two different languages. Just like for a high level language, what are different example of the high level language? G. What are different example of high level language?
C++, sir.
C, C++, and
Java, sir.
Java, Python. These are very high level languages that is used for any to develop any application programs. In the domain of the digital design, that is for that all of these previous languages are to target a processor architecture. They target a processor architecture. In there, in that thing, you have a high level language. High level language. What are different examples of high level language, beta? What are
C++,
Java,
Python.
C, yes, high level language. So the design was entered in high level language like C and C++ or Java or Python. Okay, and this high level language, and to convert this high level language into machine language, which tool do you require? What is the name of the tool?
Compiler, sir.
So compiler translate the high level language into machine level binary. We already studied this now, but in the domain of the digital design. So now we are going to digital design. Okay, which languages are there? What are two languages? Verilog and VHDL. Okay, which language we are using now in this VLSI design course? We will use Verilog HDL. Okay. Okay, so now we start with the what is Verilog? Verilog is very much similar to C language. It is very much similar to C language, and it is case sensitive language. Case sensitive language. Most of the keywords are entered into lower level cases. It is case sensitive, similar to C. So first we studied white space. What is white space? G.
So space.
What is white space?
Blank.
White space. What are different keys for white space?
Space key.
What is white space keys? So the keys are space key. Which other keys? Tab. If you remember.
Yes, sir.
Tab is also will create enter. If you press enter, so it will also create a space. Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So actually, if you are using blank space, so for blank space, which keyword will you use? \B. And if you are using a tab, which keyword will you use? \T. And for enter or new line, \N.
Enter.
Okay. So these are the keywords that you will use: \T, \B, \T, and \N. Okay, white space is ignored by the tool. So white space is ignored by the tool. White space is ignored by the tool. Why it is ignored by the tool? I will give you an example. Now let's assume if you are writing two statements like wire C, I have pressed enter, and wire D, like input D. So these are the two keywords. Let's assume input C is your inputs and D is your wire. Okay, and this is one example. And if I write it like this, input C where D. So these are two different examples. This example and this example. So they will be treated same by the synthesizer or different? जी बताएं. Hello.
Same, sir.
They will be treated same. So it means, so now we have press and enter here. Now we have press and enter, but they will be treated same by the. So white space are typically ignored by the synthesizer, by the tool. We call it tool or synthesizer. Synthesizer or tool. Okay. Comments. Whenever you want to write any code, whether it is in C or C++ or any other languages, so actually comments are inserted in the code for readability and documentation. Let's assume if you're coding now and if you see your code after 2 years or 3 years, you can remember, okay, why I have written this code. Maybe every person forget the code. So actually the comments are used for readability. Okay. So now let's assume if I'm writing a comment, so I can write it. So if I'm writing a code like this, assign sum is equal to A plus B, and then I'm using this slash command. Okay, so it means instantiate and adder. So what is this? Instantiate and adder. What is this?
Comment.
This is a command, and this will be ignored by the tool. This is only for your readability. Okay, so now if I have this code, assign sum is equal to A plus B, and I have another code, assign sum is equal to A plus B. This code is with comment or without comment? Without comment. So okay, both of these code will be treated same or differently by the tool?
Same, sir.
Same, sir.
Same.
And if you want to have a multi-line comment, like if you want to have a big comment, like if you say that, okay, now, like I will give you an example. So now let's assume we have this code. Okay, Eric, this is a design developed by Gulbaz Khan. Khan at IST. So this is a single line comment or multiple line comment?
Multi-line comment.
It's a multi-line comment. When it's a multi-line comment, so multi-line comment starts with this. This is start.
Backslash steric.
And this is the end. And sorry, this multi-line comment is with backslash. So this is the multi-line comment, and this slash at the end of slash. So this is the end of the comment. So this is a design developed by Gulbaz Khan at IST. So okay, this comment, this will be ignored or considered by the?
Ignored.
Ignored by whom?
Compiler.
Again, compiler.
Synthesizer.
Synthesizer. Please do not use the word compiler, because compiler is used to transform a high-level language like C, C++ into machine-level language like assembly, maybe PIC assembly, maybe ARM assembly, maybe x86 assembly. Here we are not creating a code, assembly code. In digital design, we are designing a digital hardware. And when we talk of the hardware, so what we are going to synthesize? Beta bataएं, what we are going to synthesize? Anybody?
Logical operations.
Yes, we are creating some hardware, digital hardware. Digital hardware. Actually, we will be making some design, and we are synthesizing a digital hardware. And this digital hardware will be in terms of gates. This hardware may be in terms of transistors at the lower level. Okay, you got my word or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you'll study operators. Operators. Okay. If you look at the operators, how many type of operators are there? Unary operator, binary operator, and ternary operator. Okay. Unary operator, binary operator, and ternary operator. Okay. Now before explaining this, I'm using operation. What is an operation? What is an operation? Can anybody give me an example of an operation? I already taught you it in embedded system. What is an operation?
They're like sum, multiplication.
Sir,
If you
any
look at
task?
this, if you look at if you look at DEST, destination is equal to source 1 of source 2. Okay. If you look at this code, can you remember what is DEST?
Destination.
Destination. Okay. Okay, if you look at this, this is an operation. This is an operation. This is referred to as an operation. And this dest is the destination operand. Destination operand. Destination operand. What is SRC1?
Source.
Source what?
Source 1.
Source operand 1. And similarly, what is OP?
Operation.
Opcode. Any kind of opcode. What is any example of opcode? Any example of opcode?
Add, subtract.
Plus, minus. A lot of opcodes are there. Okay, and then there is a source operand too. This is another source operand. So now this is an operation. This is an operation. And if you look at the definition of different operators, okay. So this op is the opcode or the operator. We also call it operator. In Verilog, we call it operator. Okay, this is an operator. So there are three types of operators: unary operator, binary operator, and ternary operator. What is a unary operator? What is a unary operator?
Increment, decrement.
Increment, decrement. Very good, very good. Yes, very good. Unary operator. It precedes the operand. It precedes the operand. If you look at the definition of the unary operator, it precedes the operand. So if you look at here, if you look at this, and in a unary operator, there is a single source operand. In a unary operator, the operand is single or multiple?
Single.
Single.
Single source operand. So now we are talking about unary operator. So unary operator is single source operand. Binary operator has name subjects G. How many operators? How many operands are there? How many operands are there?
2, sir.
2 source operand. And ternary?
More than 2.
3. Now, if you look at here, if you look at this example that is showed on the screen, can you see the screen now? How many operands are there on the right hand side?
Sir, screen lag.
One. In the second example, how many source operands are there?
2.
2, sir.
2. And in the last example, how many source operand are there?
3.
So it means that this tilde, can you see the tilde before B? Can you see the tilde?
Yes,
This tilde.
sir.
It is a unary operator or binary operator?
Unary, sir.
Unary operator. And plus?
Binary.
Unary. In binary.
And what about question and this colon? Which operator is this?
Ternary, sir.
Ternary. So now we have studied different type of operator. Okay, we will study this in more later detail. What will be synthesized in hardware, but we are not discussing it now. Just we are studying it. Okay, how different. What are the different types of operator? जी बेटा बताएं बेटा. Any question? Any question बेटा?
No, sir.
Okay. Now number specification. So number specification. Okay, now whenever you are going to represent a signal, any signal in Verilog, you have to mention the size of that signal. Let's assume that if you want to instantiate an adder, you have to mention that what should be the size of the adder, whether you want an 8-bit adder, or you want a 4-bit adder, or you want a 32-bit adder, or you want a 64-bit adder. You have to mention the size of each operand or the size of each signal. Am I right or not? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how you specify this size? How you specify this size in Verilog? So in Verilog, the numbers are represented by. So now numbers are presented by this format. What is the format? The format is in apostrophe and then base format and then I will explain this in an example. Now we have to look at what is the size. What is the size parameter? So first we have to study the size parameter. Size is written in decimal and specify number of bits in a number, like whether it's a 4-bit number or whether it is a 8-bit number or whether it's a 32-bit number. The base format tells you the representation of the number, that whether you want to represent this data in binary, whether you want to represent this data in hexadecimal, or whether you want to represent this number in octal or hexadecimal. And number can be any continuous digit. The number is any continuous digit number function. I will give this with different examples. Now let's assume if I'm writing 4B1010, what does it imply? What is the size in this case?
4-bit, sir.
4, sir.
What is the base format?
B binary.
Binary. And what is the value of this number?
1010.
Actually, so now if I want to represent the same number in decimal, how can I also write it? 4 is the size will remain same. D, what does D stand for?
Decimal.
10. Both are same, but the representation is different. If I want to, and what is this now? I'm writing on the right hand side, size in decimal. What is on the right hand side? Can you see? What is this in green?
Comment, sir.
Comment. Okay, if I want to represent the same number in octal, Oh, 8. What is the size? Size in what?
Octal.
If I want to represent the same number in hexadecimal, how can I write? For H, what? Size in what?
Size in hexadecimal. Size in hexadecimal.
All of these representation are same or different?
Same, sir.
They represent the same data or different data?
Same data.
Same
Same
data,
data.
sir.
It's a same data. So I will give you another example. Like if you look at the left hand side, what does it imply? 4B1010. This is a 4-bit binary number. I have written a comment on the right hand side. If you look at the next 12HABC, what does it imply? It is a 12-bit hexadecimal number where each hexadecimal digit, oh no, how many each hexadecimal digit represent how many bits?
4 bits, sir.
So that's the reason there are 3 hexadecimal digits. Now, if I'm using 12-HAB3, this is equivalent to A. A is equal to 1010 in binary. What is B? 1011. And what about 3? What about 3?
0011.
0, 0. Yes. If I want to represent the same data in binary, how can I write? B
12 B 10
0,
10
0,
10 11 00 11.
11, 0011. It is the same data. So this is the same data. This represent the same data. Now, if you look at X or Z values, so X stands for unknown value. We also call it don't care. And Z represent high impedance value. What is an unknown value used in digital logic design? You studied in digital logic. What is an unknown value? Can anybody speak about unknown value? G. So X is unknown value. What does it imply? Unknown value. What does it imply in unknown
सर
value?
मतलब
Can anybody?
इस वैल्यू की इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं है, कोई भी वैल्यू हो सकती है.
No, इसकी इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं. यानी it means that X may be 0 or 1, but we don't care. We don't care. It may be 0 or 1. We don't care. Why X is used? Now, as a question, you have studied digital logic design. Why don't care is used? You have studied digital logic design. Can anybody answer?
सर इसका इफेक्ट नहीं होता सर जो हम लॉजिक डिजाइन कर रहे थे उसके ऊपर.
इफेक्ट नहीं होता, लेकिन why we use it? Why we use it? If you remember, did you study Karnaugh map or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Karnaugh map. G. What is the advantage of a don't care? Let's assume that you want to have this. This is a Karnaugh map. Let's assume this is 0 and 0. Okay. 1 and this is 1. Okay. This is 0 and this is 0 and this is 0 and this is 0. So let's assume if I enter x and x here, my logic will be minimized or not? I'm asking a question.
Yes, sir.
So if I'm using this group and use, so this can be the don't care value can be combined. Can be combined. Okay, now it can be 0 and 1. This is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. So actually, this is your A on the bottom hand side, and this is your B, and then this is yours. So actually, your logic is minimized if you use a don't care. If let's assume if I use 0, 0 here, so will my logic be minimized or maximized? Instead of x, I use
Maximize, sir.
maximize. That's the reason that logic minimize don't care is used for logic minimization to reduce the amount of gates that you realize. Better समझ आ गई या नहीं समझ आई है?
आगे सर.
Okay, now Z value, high impedance. What is a high impedance? What's high impedance value? जी बेटा. What is the advantage of high impedance?
Sir, high importance is value.
High impedance. Impedance means resistance. High impedance state. Can you state? Can you say?
Sir, open मतलब connection open हो.
Very good. To some extent, you are right. But can you kindly elaborate?
सर वो जैसे शॉर्ट होता है तो इसी तरह मतलब
No, it's
ओपन
not
को
short.
हाई रेजिस्टेंस
Actually,
कह सकते.
if you remember in digital logic design, we designed some buses. You remember? We designed some buses. If you am I right or not? Hmm? Like these were some buses. If you remember, these are some buses. If I'm saying this is a bus and this is a bus. What is this thing? You already studied in this embedded system. What is this thing? याद आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा? बेटा आवाज नहीं आ रही. What is a tri-state buffer? What is a tri-state buffer? Anybody? बेटा आवाज नहीं आ रही आप लोगों की.
आ रही है सर.
हाँ बताएं, जवाब दें.
सर लॉजिक इन्वर्जन के लिए यूज होता है या?
नो 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 बेटा, आप लोगों ने मेरे ख्याल से शायद आप लोगों ने एम्बेडेड सिस्टम में आप भूल गए.
सर ये जब इसको इनपुट देंगे तो ये फिर आगे कनेक्शन करेगा.
Actually, if you look at a tri-state buffer, so the tri-state buffer has 3 terminals. So this is terminal A. Let's assume this is terminal B, and this is terminal C. So C is your control input. So C is your control input. C is your control input. If C is equal to 0, B will be connected with A. So if C is equal to 0, so B will be isolated. B will be isolated from A. Okay, so B will be isolated from A. This is A, and now this is B. B is isolated. And if C is equal to 1, what will happen?
सर बी कनेक्ट हो जाएगा ऐसे.
ये और भी कनेक्ट.
B will be connected with A. Okay. So now if you see it like this, B will be connected with A. So let's assume A is equal to logical 0. So what will be the value of B? Logical 0. But if A has a value of 1, what will be the value of B then? 1.
1.
Okay, it's very simple. But what about the first case? In the first case, if B is this, what will be the value of B in this example? What will be the value of B in the above example when the control input is 0? Anybody? Better jawab then, please. It will be called as high impedance state. So if it's a high impedance state, If it is a high impedance state, what does it imply? Is it logical 1 or logical 0?
कुछ भी नहीं sir.
So high impedance means high impedance means neither a logical 1 nor logical 0. There will be no state, neither a logical 1 nor a logical 0. Acha, what is the difference between x and z? X means don't care. When we say don't care, so it means x has some value. X may be either
1 or
1
other 0.
or logical 0. X may be either logical 1 or logical 2, but we don't care. But we don't care. That's what it's really we don't care. Let's assume somebody has raised his hand in the class. It means he has raised his hand and I see him, but I ignore him. It means I don't care him. बेटा समझ आ रही है या नहीं समझ आ रही? ठीक है?
Yes sir.
But high impedance means that neither logical one. देखिए अब किसी बंदे ने हाथ नीचे किया हुआ है या किसी बंदे ने हाथ ऊपर किया हुआ है. It means नीचे किया हुआ है logical 0, ऊपर किया हुआ है logical 1. ठीक है? लेकिन अगर एक बंदा क्लास में सो रहा है, he is sleeping in the class. It means he is absent-minded, neither a logical 1 because he is not. So it is neither a logical 1 nor a logical 0. बेटा समझ आ गई?
Yes.
Okay. Now underscore. Underscore is allowed only whenever underscore is allowed anywhere in a number except for the first character, and underscore are allowed to improve the readability of the number and is ignored by Verilog. I will give you an example. This will be example. Let's assume we have a signal 12 B 1010 1111 0000. Okay, so this is without. If I have the same number 12B 1010 1111 and 0000. So this is the same number with what? Underscore. Which one is more readable?
One with underscore sir.
More readable. And if you represent the same data, are they the same data or different data? Does it represent the same data or different data?
Same data.
Same data. And these underscore, this will be ignored by the tool or Verilog or synthesizer. बेटा समझ आ गई? अच्छा, string. String is a sequence of characters that are enclosed by double quotes. Hello world string. You also use in things. I'm giving some message. Hello Verilog word. So this is a string. So if you look at this thing, this is a string. Hello world. And what is on the right hand side? In this purple color.
Comment sir.
Okay. Now identifiers and keywords. Keywords. What are keywords? Keywords are special identifiers reserved to define language construct. And keywords are always in lowercase. I told you that Verilog is scan sensitive. So it is always in lowercase. Okay, not in capital letters. It is in lowercase. Keywords are in capital letters. And they are special identifiers that are used to define language. You already studied C language. If you remember in C language or C++, if I'm saying integer A, okay, A, what is int? What is int?
Reserve.
Integer sir.
Integer is a keyword. What are the example of keywords in C? So if you say keywords in C or C++, Can you remind me some keywords in C, C++, G? INT, float,
Float sir.
while. याद आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा?
Yes sir.
कौन कौन से keywords हैं?
For,
For,
If,
Critical.
while,
Often.
क्या?
do while,
Go
do while.
go
sir,
to.
switch,
Go to.
Switch. Yes.
Return.
Very good. Go to, return. So these are all the
Sign.
keywords, and these are reserved. These are all keywords in C, C++. These are reserved keywords. You cannot use it. You cannot use it to define a variable. Let's assume if I'm writing like this, int float. Is it allowed or not?
Not allowed sir.
No. This is not allowed. So now, and the second thing is identifier. On the right hand side is identifier. This in light blue are the names given to objects. These are the name given to objects. So what is A in this example? In this example, what is A? बताइए बेटा. Identifier. बेटा समझ आ गई? Any question?
Yes sir. Yes sir. आगे
Okay.
समझ.
Let's assume if you say what is input or B, what is input? What is input?
Keyword.
Yes, it is keyword. And what is AB?
Identifier.
So these are different examples. Okay. Now there are different data types. There are different data types. Now you'll study one by one data type in more detail. Value set. So it's value set, net, reg, integer, array, parameter, and string. We will study we will study them one by one. First, we will study value set. So Verilog support 4 values to model functionality of the hardware. 4 values to model the functionality of the hardware. Any hardware functionality can be defined by different state of that signal. Any signal, any wire can have 4 different states. It can either be a logical 0. Am I right or not?
Yes sir.
It can have a logical 1. And what about X?
Don't unknown. Don't care.
Unknown. It is unknown. We don't know the value, or we don't care. It may be 0 or it may be 1. And what about Z?
No value.
No value. Very good. No value of floating state or high impedance state. Neither a logical 1 nor a logical 0. Okay, got my point?
Yes.
You got my point? Or?
Yes sir.
Okay, now nets. What about net? Net represent a connection between hardware elements. Net have values continuously driven on them by the output of the devices they are connected to. Okay, nets is used to connect different elements. Okay, and nets requires a driver. Net require a driver. So now let's assume if I see that C is of type net, C is of type net, this is a net. And what is the driver of this net? Who is the driver of this net C? You बताए?
A and B.
No. G1.
G
Gate
sir.
1.
A.
G1. The gate G1 is the driver of the net C. Okay. And net will assume the value computed by the AND gate. Whenever A and B change, the C also changes. So the output C, which is of type net. So I'm just going to explain this in. I can write it like this. Okay. So you say In this example, output the C, the output C, output C of the AND gate G1 is a net. Okay, now so I am just giving you an example. This is a net. Okay, this C needs a driver. Who is the driver? The gate G1 is the driver. And its output, and its value will change. Will change when A or B or both. Okay, you got my point or not? Any question?
सर
बेटे बेटे
सर आप अटेंडेंस ले लें, अगली क्लास शुरू होने लगी है मेरी।
बेटा आप लोग लेट आए सारे, मैं क्लास लूंगा, जिसने करनी है बेटा चले जाए प्लीज, नो प्रॉब्लम, जिसने जाने चले जाए।
सर अटेंडेंस
मुझे पता है, आप लोगों को जाने की जल्दी होती है, आने की जल्दी नहीं होती, प्लीज। सो बेशक जिसने जाना है तो चले जाए, आई विल कंटिन्यू दिस, ठीक है? आई हैव वेटेड फॉर यू फॉर वेरी लॉन्ग। Okay, so what about the net? The net are declared with the keyword wire. We already used an example in our earlier example. Net are declared with the keyword wire. We are used the word. Okay, net are 1-bit value by default unless they are explicitly declared as vector. Okay, so we can have a vector value or we can have a singular value. Okay. So net get the output value of its driver. Okay, in this example, what is the driver of the net C? Who is the driver of the net C? Anybody?
G1 sir.
G1.
Get it. Okay, so net get the output value of its driver. If a net has no driver, it gets the value X. That is. So how we define a net in Verilog? So if I say wire A, wire A, so it means we have defined, if I'm using wire A, what does it imply? We have declared variable A of type. What is the type of A variable A?
Net.
Yes. Okay, if we say wire B comma C declare variables A comma B of type what? Of type net. And if we say where G and D is equal to 1B0, we have defined a wire of type ground, which has a value of 1B0, okay, and it is fixed value. So what is the type of ground? Type of ground is that its value logical. Okay, now we are using another type of data register. Okay, what is a register? A register represents data storage element, and register retain their value. Register retain their value until another value is placed on them. Okay, it represents a storage element. It retains their value until a new value, another value is placed on them. Okay, you should not confuse the reg data type with hardware register. Don't confuse the reg data type with hardware register. Okay, it's not a register. It is not a flip-flop. Don't confuse this. So in Verilog, we say in Verilog, reg means a variable that holds a value. That holds a value. And unlike net means unlike wire, reg does not need a driver to define its value. So in a wire, we need a driver, but in a reg we don't need a driver. Okay. I will give this with an example. So that it can be better explained. So if we see at this example, reg A. So reg A means, if I'm writing reg A, it means A is of type reg. A is of type reg. Okay, and we can assign different values at different points. So now let's assume, what is this initial? Can anybody know what is initial? Initial is a keyword, and we'll explain it later on. What is a what's this function? Begin and end are also the keyword. So these are also keywords in Verilog. Let's just ignore this initial and begin and end. Just we are assuming some values. So now, if I write like this, so it means that initially A is assigned a value of 1 at time t is equal to 0. At time t is equal to 0, so at this point, at time t is equal to 0, we assign a value of 1 to the variable A. And after 100 clock cycles, the value changes from logical 1 to logical 0. So initially, what's the value of A signal? The value of signal is logical 1. And it is at time 0. It's equal to 100. At time t is equal to 100. The value of A is changed from logical 1 to logical 0. And after 100 clock cycle, so this is at time t is equal to 100. After 100 clock cycles, it's again changed to logical 1. So what is now the new time at this point? T is equal to
200.
And after 50 clock ticks, the values again change at logical 0. So now what is the new time at this point? G, what is the new point time? T is equal to what?
250.
250. And if you look at this code, on the left hand side, this is the timing diagram of the same signal. It means that A is of type reg, and it is assigned a value of 1 at time t is equal to 0, and A is assigned a value of 0 at time t is equal to 100. A is assigned a value of 1 at time t is equal to 200, and A is assigned a value of 0 at time t is equal to 2. Did you get my point or not? Okay, so with this, I am now concluding my lecture.